Hi fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Nickie Poo. So guys, I'm going to show you the boxes that I had opened up off camera. I told you I spoke on these a little bit when I opened up the Mewtwo V-Star box and the Charizard box. And these are 6 boxes that I opened up off camera. So I'm going to show you what the boxes look like and what was inside. So we're going to go over that, okay? So there was a total of 6 boxes. It's a Charizard box, Blastoise, Venusaur, then there's an Umbreon, Rayquaza, and a Gardevoir. If there's more, I don't know. These are the only ones that I knew about. And again, I found out about these by just scrolling on the YouTube, running across a couple of YouTube channels, and I found them to be interesting and different. So since I can't get any of the product of sets that are coming out here in the good old US of A, then tried something different. So we went simply Chinese and got some Japanese stuff. So I'm going to show you what's inside and the difference in quality and stuff that they get versus what we get. And we're going to start off with this Charizard one. Now the Charizard one has it has a little picture on here. Let me turn it this way. Has a little picture on here that kind of tells you what you would get inside. This is the Celebrations 25th anniversary set in simply Chinese, simplified Chinese. So you'll see this is the play mat. You get a play mat. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you how this goes. This is how the box comes. It's a pretty long box. It's not as big as the other Charizard box and the Mewtwo V-Star box that I opened, and it's not as luxurious, but it's a nice box. It's a great box that you can still use as a repurposed box. You can repurpose it to store cards in, whatever. It's nice heavy duty box. Then you open it up and this is what it looks like on the inside. So you get your sleeves. Got your Charizard sleeves. It comes with 5 packs. And I left the empty packs in here. They've been opened already. So but this is what the packs look like. The 25th anniversary collection. And then you get your play mat. Now I'm not going to open up the play mat and stuff. You also get a heavy duty frame if you want to store one of your good cards in or something, and you don't want to get it graded, but you want to put it in a frame, a nice frame. It's a nice heavy duty frame. You get the screws. It's not a cheap frame now. It's a heavy duty nice frame. And then you get the instructions on how to set up the frame. And this is what you get in this box. You don't get all the nice little other boxes and deck box. You don't get all that, like the other one. But this is pretty nice though. Wasn't bad. And again, like I said, come with 5 packs. Nice. These are some nice sleeves. And like I said, I just left everything in the box. Of course, I opened up the packs, and you'll see as we go along. I put the cards together, so put them in sleeves and stuff. So this is the Charizard box. Now you have the Umbreon box, right? Now the Umbreon box Same size. The only difference is you get a deck box instead of a play mat, which I think I prefer more anyway, is the deck box over the play mat. You still get the sleeves. Nice sleeves. Nice. And you get the picture frame and the screws that go with it. It's the screws. And you still get the picture frame. And you get your 5 packs. Now, I still have cards in here because they're kind of like duplicates. I haven't sleeved those yet. But I have taken all the cards. And pretty much, you almost pretty much get, when you open up all the packs and stuff, a full set, then these are your dividers. Look at your dividers. See, their dividers come like plastic coated. So they're real good dividers. And you pretty much get a full celebration set when you open up all the packs in all the boxes. When you get a lot of duplicates too, but when you put it all together, you know, by the time you finish, you probably have a set, or maybe minus a couple of cards or whatever, but for the most part, it's a lot of celebrations, a lot of it. So I put them in sleeves. I had started doing that, putting them in sleeves and putting them together. And I haven't finished. That's why some of these have cards still in the pack, because I haven't finished sleeving them and putting them together. So for right now, I got it in the N.Broad deck box. It's a nice size deck box, really nice, really nice. It's that faux leather, but it's really nice. 25th anniversary. You know, it's a really nice, sturdy deck box. Look at that. Real nice. So that's what's in the N.Broad box. And this is how it comes. And like I said, there's a total of 6 of them. So that's the Charizard and N.Broad. And then let's grab the Rayquaza and the Venusaur. So Venusaur, you know, it's a starter Pokemon, so it's just like the Charizard. It came with the play mat instead of the deck box. I don't know how they chose which one would get which item. They go to sleeves. Look at that. Nice sleeves. The picture frame again. Or card frame. And your 5 packs again. I still got cards in these packs. I haven't sleeved them up yet and stuff. Your screws, your instructions on the frame, and your screws, and your play mat. So you can imagine how long this box is by the length of the play mat, because it's about the perfect size of the play mat. So that's how long this box is. And that's the Venusaur one. And like I say, these are repurposed boxes, so you can, you know, store other cards in here. And, they're real nice, good, sturdy boxes. Nice silky covering or coating on here. So it's a real nice box. Definitely a keepsake. Here's a Rayquaza one. You know, again, it tells you, you know, what comes inside of it. And all these are 25th anniversary cards inside. So same thing. Get your 5 packs. And I took the cards out of these and sleeved them. Your frame. Check out your sleeves. Look at that. Tell me these ain't nice. Come on, tell me these sleeves and stuff is not nice. They are gorgeous. And then look at this deck box. Look look at the gold detailing on here. I mean, just nice. Not cheap made, and no, nice. And you open it up. Look. So, put some of the cards in here, and look at the Charizard. There you go. You got Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. These are all your gold trim and stuff cards, your extra trim cards. You know, and a bunch of energies. So like I said, I'm still sleeving up some of them, some of the cards inside there, and getting them in order and stuff. But I mean, just look at this. This is pretty nice. Your dividers. You know. So I'm glad that I had the opportunity of getting this and seeing what it was about. And I'm really glad I did. I didn't miss out on this set. This is really nice. Now I have 6 boxes I can repurpose, store cards in, because I'm trying to get a little organization going on, because it's a little out of control. It's a little out of hand. Collecting starts to take over after a while. So now you have Gardevoir and Blastoise. Alright, same thing. Look at that, look at that. Look how that looks. Nice. And then this is a sleeve that comes off. Put it on. Slid it the wrong way. Okay, there we go. The sleeve comes off, but it's only half a sleeve. That's pretty cool how it matches up. You know, but still it has the something's catching. Okay, but on the box, even if you don't going to use the sleeve anymore, it still has the whole picture of Blastoise. Like, because if you don't want to use this half of the sleeve anymore, you can throw that away, and you just have the box itself, and it still has the full picture. So I mean, these are some nice boxes. They're not cheap, you know. Again, you get your 5 packs, your play mat, your sleeves. Look at this. Nice, nice. Your picture frame and your screws and all that is in here, still in here. Here's your picture frame. Here's your screws. Everything is the same. It has not changed. It's the same. So yeah, I get more usage. I would get more usage out of the deck box versus the playmat, because I don't play. And I have a ton of these that comes in like the little gifts, the collection sets and stuff like that. So you get a lot of playmats, and I can use those as backdrops and stuff like that. But the deck boxes, I don't have to necessarily build decks with them. I can store cards in them, and you know, I get more usage out of the deck boxes. But the deck boxes that we get in our little sets and stuff like that, example, i.e. the latest the latest tournament box. See how this is plastic. This is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can use it still. It's still usable. I guess for kids it would be okay, you know. But it's not as long lasting as what you get in these boxes, right? So this is the Gardevoir one. Again, you get your 5 packs, your frame. This one I even still got the plastic in, exactly how it comes, because the 5 packs come right on top of there. Just the sleeves. It's purple on the inside. And here's the deck box. Now I haven't even opened up this deck box. It's still sealed. It's still sealed, but it's just like the other ones. The quality is the same. The only difference is the picture. That's it. So that's why, you know, you got to get one of each, right? You got to get one of each Pokemon. Even if some people might just get their favorite Pokemon. But, you know, I have to get one of each. One of each. Because I can really reuse the deck box. I can, you know, get a lot of uses out of it. Besides, you need to collect the packs. Now you could, they have other little collection sets where you could just, you know, packs only, just get the packs and try and complete the set. But I enjoy doing it this way because, like I said, you get multiple things along with it, and you get, you know, a lot of stuff that you can use, like this box in itself. You can use the box, you can use the deck box, you know, you can use the frame. So everything in here is usable. So that was one of the things I really liked about this. Now, when it comes to the great old US of A, how often, or I can't even recall a set that compares to this that we ever got. I can't even recall it. I think the most valuable set when it came to quality would be that classic collection set, which came out at a high extreme price. But it was a nice case, it had, you know, the cards in there were lovely and all that. I'm not knocking that. But the price was through the roof, and that's only one set, you know, one case. You know, I don't know. I would have thought that the Pokemon company was the same in overseas as it is here in the US, you know, as far as product. But I guess not. So I'm learning the, you know, the differences in how stuff is, you know. I know it started out, I know Pokemon started out in Japan. Great, fantastic. But that doesn't mean when you branch out to other areas that you get less. You know what I'm saying? You would think that it would just be universal all the way around. I get the different languages. You know, the cards come in each place language. I get all that. But as far as the packaging and stuff, like, you would think that that was the same, but it doesn't. So, but hey, it's not my company. They've been in business for a very long time, so they know what they're doing. But again, this is very nice. I hope that, you know, if they come out with more stuff like this or whatever, that we can access it and be able to still get it. This is kind of like the Rocket set that just released. They came out with that Rocket's briefcase. Supposedly the briefcase is now going to be made to order, I guess. I'm not sure. Could be rumors. I don't know. But that briefcase is nice, and it comes with a booster box of the set. I think that's really nice. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the deck boxes and all that stuff that was in the pictures and stuff that was floating around, which would have been nice as well. But so far it's limited over in Japan, so it's not available to us in the US. But it would have been nice to get that Rocket's briefcase. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know, but if I can get a hold of it, I will. I just get what I can. you know, so I could still enjoy my hobby. So guys, I hope you like this set. I don't know if you guys ever know about it. But, I mean, this could be real old news and I'm late to the party. And I probably am late to the party because I don't see everything either, you know. So like I said, that's why I do a lot of scrolling on the YouTube, because I find out information just like everybody else. I want to send a shout out to Broly's Pools, BROLY Pools, PULLZ. Awesome guy. I like chilling on his channel. He does rip and ships. Cool guy. Great atmosphere. His chat is on point. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. I want to thank you for your support. But yeah, check him out. Check him out. So guys, this is the sets that I opened up on the back scenes and didn't get to do it on the camera. So it was real cool. Like I said, it was more unwrapping, you know, the tearing open all this stuff would have been a little tedious on camera. I probably would have to do like 1 or 2 boxes at a time, because unpackaging it, as you've seen, like when I unpackaged the other sets. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was nice. I thought it was different. So, and that's what I'm looking for, something different. Because if I can't get the product that I should be able to get here in the U.S., you know, ripping packs and stuff, you gotta find some other kind of way. So, you know how you do. You stick and move, you know, keep it going. So until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified on my next video. Until then, this is Nickie Poo and I'm out. Peace.